tonight.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
So here the Vikings set to go to work, and they're led by the leading passer in the NFC a season ago. Now in his 12th year, 6th as a Viking, Kirk Cousins.
Minnesota's new coaching staff really leaned on Cousins for leadership and production, and the longtime vet was up to the pressure. 29 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, and a 13-win season, his best as a starter. Captain Kirk, he's quietly been one of the league's most productive passers the last few seasons.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 16 carries, 82 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run in not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. You look at this Niner defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Held them well under 200 yards of total offense. And in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To the air again, it's Cousins.
They'll get this underneath to Madison.
And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now. Back deep, Ray McLeod.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them.
Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
So this is where we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball. Run it inside. Everyone cover it. Just, get yourself some room and let your punter punt it out of there. But when you really got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create some space.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
This defense for the Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 20 carries, 94 yards, and a score.
And he's been a touchdown machine for this season. He's #1 in the league in rushing touchdowns. So that has to help the entire offense as a whole. Play action passes, other people have a chance to touch the football because if you're a defense, you absolutely have to key on him.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Purdy off the play fake. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
This is Samuel. Stop made there by Brian Asamoah.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Cousins now to throw on first down.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Cousins.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. On play action, Cousins.
This goes out wide from Madison.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play? We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Here's Purdy.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
First down, here's Cousins.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Cousins now on 2nd down.
Over the middle and complete to Addison.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A first down throw for Cousins. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They'll throw again. Cousins. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jordan Addison.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
From the gun, here's Cousins. This touchdown, Vikings. Josh Oliver, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
This will be caught. It's Samuel.
Down the left sideline.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Deebo Samuel
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
So message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Here's Samuel.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. They get Pro Bowl tackle Trent Williams for the infraction there.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
They run over center with Mitchell.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Going for it, it's Mitchell.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got 1 on us, and just not let it turn into more.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Going to run with Madison again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Now Cousins.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here's Ryan Wright now
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Now 2nd and 9. They go play action here. Purdy. And he will find his man, Samuel.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Purdy bootlegging it. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Vikings now heading onto the field.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down. Cousins to throw it. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've only converted once over tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Cousins again. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 34-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. They go play action. Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at the 33-yard line.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
The 71 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive run, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this right here to McCaffrey.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
So Cousins and the Vikings down 17-14, a minute 35 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Cousins.
That's caught by Addison.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Cousins to throw.
Slant route, and he's got Addison.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
And he goes out right around the 39.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Now Cousins.
Throw left side, and Osborne has it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Here's Cousins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver.
And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 9, and compounding things, it's now 3rd down as well. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
He'll look to throw.
Pass complete. It's Madison.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Niners, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.